When exactly is the right time to upgrade your phone to a newer model? This is the topic of today's video. Hello and welcome. My name is Peter B and I welcome you here at My First Million, where we are achieving our financial goals together. So as said in the introduction, in today's video we want to cover exactly and determine exactly when is the right time to upgrade to a newer model. And there's exactly two factors that you need to take into consideration when exactly you should be upgrading. But before we go into the two factors, we need to understand what exactly is driving these two factors. And for this, you need to ask yourself the questions first. What phone do you want? And especially, what phone do you need? And most people are using a much better phone than that they really need. Why is that so? That this is important? It's because, of course, as this is a financial channel, we need to take into consideration the financial aspects of owning a phone. So for this, let me take two scenarios. First, we have a high-end scenario where a user wants to upgrade his phone to the newest model every year. And scenario 2, a user is only using a mid-tier phone and is only upgrading it every 5 years or so. And in these calculations, we are seeing that the differences in these decisions is significant. If you want to change to a new phone every year, to the newest model every year, probably your cost per phone is around $1,000. So over a lifetime, let's say you start maybe around at 10 years old until you're 80 years old, you probably will change 70 phones over a lifetime. And therefore you have a lifetime cost of $70,000. In contrast, a good mid-tier phone usually costs around $500, maybe sometimes even a bit less than $500. And if you only change your phone once in every 5 years, then you have annual costs of just $100. So you can divide the $500 purchase price through 5 years. So you will end up with $100 of annual costs. And lifetime costs is of course also therefore significantly lower. Only $7,000, as you will be only potentially buying 14 mid-tier phones over your lifetime. But of course we know that lifetime cost doesn't really factor in the cost of opportunity. You can take this money and put them into investments if you don't buy a phone at all. So at a regular rate of return from maybe 7 to 8%, what you could be expecting from the stock market over a very long period of time, this high-end option would have a cost of opportunity, a lifetime cost of opportunity, compounded of 1.78 million. So a significant, huge amount. In contrast, the cheaper option, it only will cost you, compounded cost of opportunity is only $220,000. So all factors being the same, where person A is spending his money on his phone and person B is spending a much lower portion and invest the rest into the stock market for his whole life. At the end of their life, they will have a difference of 1.5 million US dollar. So these calculations have been a very long introduction into the decision when exactly it's the time to change your phone. But you can see exactly where I'm going with this point that I'm going to make. Is every investment or every expenditure that you're going to take there are cost of opportunities attached to it. It's a lifestyle decision whether or not you want to change your phone every year and what model you're using. However, this lifestyle decision comes at a cost. It's your choice what lifestyle you're having. However, at least you should be aware of the cost of opportunity of your lifestyle. So, and this is my point as a financial channel where I hope that everyone can win financially. You will try to reduce your cost now so that at a later stage you will have enough money available to live financially free. And I believe 1.5 million US dollars, more or less, makes a huge difference whether or not you will be financially free at a retirement age. So this now leads to finally the two factors when I would recommend you to change your phone. One factor is when it finally breaks down. When it's broken, it doesn't work anymore, there are issues with your phone, then it's probably time to change to a new phone. And the second factor is also cost of opportunity in time that you need to take into consideration. Maybe your phone is still working, but you have maybe software issues, technical issues. You need to do a lot of updates or like backups on the data that you're having on the phone. So you need to factor in how much time you're spending to maintaining the phone. And maybe if it's getting worse and worse, the time you spend on maintaining your phone is not worth the money that you're saving in not upgrading the phone. So these are the two factors that I would recommend to take into consideration into the decision-making process. First, when it breaks and it doesn't work anymore. Second, when the time of maintenance is too high for the cost of purchasing a new phone. So what are your thoughts on this topic? How often are you changing your phones and what tier of phones are you usually buying? Please share with us in the comments below and we can learn from one another. In the end, I just hope that I can raise some awareness and just make sure that we all take the cost of opportunity into considerations when we are making some significant lifestyle decisions. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and especially I look forward to seeing you winning financially.